Victory Tuesday! Yeah, baby. It feels good to finally be able to say Victory Tuesday! Let's hear our boy Nick Sirianni talk to the team after the big win. 31-0 Birds.
Really good job. 31-0 shutout. First shutout here since 2018. Come on, D. Good job. Good job. I've seen the same joy and the same confidence over and over again. That's a sign of a good football team. Keep coming to work and put the things into the week that help you be successful out here. All right, so that's an awesome job, right? We had that joy and confidence. What a great example of you control. You control your joy. You control your confidence, right? What a great lesson for life as well, right? Nobody else, right? You control it, right? Let's use this momentum. All right, let's ride this momentum. We got a lot to be thankful for. When we take care of the ball and we can take the ball away, that's our formula for success, right? And then Bob gave me a stat in there. The oldest player to have 2 sacks in the first half since 2002. I mean, hey, there you go, BG.
And Mom still got it.
What's going on, everybody, man? And welcome to the very first episode of The Truth, where not all Eagle fans agree on everything. And this is definitely the spot where this shit about to go down.
Gotta stay locked in, goggin. Gotta ball out like Robin. Straight to the top, I'm all in. Ordinary's like a toxin. I don't wanna be like Robin. I just wanna lead, no watching. Fuck caution, I ain't gonna be common. I got the confidence, I got mine and shit like I'm the baddest bitch in the club. I'm here for dominance, I'm being honest, that's what I want. I'll never give up, I want the whole place sold out. My name in every mouth. You know I'm after this shit till the world say my motherfucking name. Say my name. Say my motherfucking name. Say my. You know I'm after this shit till the world say my motherfucking name. Say my name. Say my motherfucking name. Say my. You know I'm after this shit till the world say my motherfucking name.
Driven by fire, driven by fear, never get tired, no I'm still here. Fell to the cracks, now I'm shifting gears. 10 years in, now my moments here. Waiting my turn, now I'm hot in demand. Slept on a kid, but I had bigger plans. Stayed low key, but I still hit drop. Give me one shot and I'm coming alive. Names on the left, second taste it. Gunning for the top, no limitations. From the basement, no hesitation. Flipping on my L's from the straight motivation. Ain't no quitter, I'm built for the grind. Pressure makes
Victory Tuesday! Baby, the Birds got W against the Raiders. How you feeling about that, JC? What's up, my guy?
Well, since you did your little clip, let me do my little clip, all right? So here we go.
I was like, what? I forgot.
Like from the 60s.
Yeah, like what the hell? Like that.
No, Josh Huff. Wait, Bryce Huff.
Hey, go.
Yeah. Eagles get 7 sacks. Another hot take. Eagles pitch a shutout. 0 points allowed. Not one, not a zip. So 7 sacks, shutout. And this Eagles offense put up 45 points.
45? Oh my God.
Lord.
45. That's hot. Lock it. Go to the Look, go to the bank. Go grab your house mortgage right now and put it on what I just said, because you about to be rich. I'm
45.
telling you.
Okay.
Score bigs.
Oh, 45-0.
45-0 Birds.
All right, hey, that's it.
Hey, my guy, you're close.
Look, look, I was close. If you add 2 more touchdowns, if you add 2 more touchdowns on there, you know what I mean? Hold on. Let me tell you how close I was. If you add 2 more touchdowns on there and give them 3 more sacks, I would have been right on the money. But I was right with the shutout, though. 0.
That's one thing I did want to give you props about. Was definitely being right on the shutout, because we definitely shut them boys out And I thought, what did I say, 9 points? I thought they were going to get a couple field goals or something. But yeah, man, this defense played lights out. Salute to all you guys in here. Man, hit that like, hit that subscribe, man. Let's see what we got in here. We got Daniel in here. Happy Tuesday. What's up, my guy? We got Nina. What's up, Nina? How you doing today?
Yeah.
We got Melissa. Hi, how's it going? Daniel, roll on Chicago Bears. Bears are cooking, man. The Bears are definitely cooking. Jaime's. I don't know who Jaime's. Jaime's my dad. What's up, my guy? Yeah, so we got Warcat up in here. He said, "What's up? Hello there. How you doing today?" Nina. All right, Lena Ramos. All right. How are you guys doing? We're doing great today. Thank you for, stopping by. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. We definitely about to get into this Eagles blowout, man. Tia, what's up, Tia? How you doing? She said, "Let's go."
Hey, did y'all go to the bank? Did y'all put some money at least on what I said?
You told them the 45-0.
Well, I mean, yes, I did tell them 45-0, but at least, hey, you should have won.
JC said 45-0.
But I did say shutout. I said shut, like not one, not a zit is going on the board. Y'all was like, what? Not even a field goal? No, not even a field goal. But hey, we definitely gonna get into the game. But it was a good win. I told you, this is like the Giants, right? We lost 2 in a row. We played the Giants. We ran the ball for almost 200 yards, right? We put up 30-something points on the Giants. This is a feel-good game. This is let's get right before we play the Commanders, another team we should be able to dominate, right? Before we play the Bills. These 2 warm-up games are preseason games before the season starts. In my opinion, the season starts with the Bills. If we can't get the number 1 seed, I really don't see us playing week 18 at all. So the Bills to me is probably going to be the last biggest test you have before the playoff starts. That is the game I want to see. But these 2 little JV teams we playing, that Alabama, that Georgia could have beat. Georgia could have beat the Raiders. Come on now.
Georgia that beat, my guy.
Raiders, bro.
Hey, you got the clip? Because my boy Pete Carroll, because he's the old USC coach. He got us banned forever, but he's my boy Pete Carroll. He talked about they played hard. They said that the Eagles came with new stuff, you know what I'm saying, and played harder than they did in terms of they never quit the whole game in that shutout, and we still got a shutout. That is something to be said. When another coach is telling you that they were playing their hearts out.
Week one.
They scored the least points in I think 50 years or something like that. 70, at least yards, 75 yards total.
75 yards total.
What the hell is that all about?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. 75 yards. They didn't even give up 100
yards. That hasn't happened out here since 1940. That's how. Look, I'm not gonna poo-poo on this Eagles win. Okay. All right. This Eagles win was a good feel-good win. Let's get back on the horse, right? But I'm also not going to say, hey, look, we found what we were looking for. I have to see versus the Commanders, do we go back to the whole, Jalen Hurts shotgun? Hey, let's run Barkley up the middle. Do we go back to who we were the previous few weeks when we were losing? Or do we stick? Did we find something in this game plan? Did we finally find, hey, put Jalen Hurts under center more. Have Jalen Hurts run more. And Jalen Hurts, you know what? I'm pissed off at him. He could have been running all season long. When he runs, our offense works. We all been saying that. Why can't he see that? When he runs, our offense works better. It flows. Yeah. Everybody.
He almost even got hurt on the play where he tried to slide early. You know what I'm saying? He needs to. I think that's the last thing.
He was caught in between trying to slide or
He got to get that out of his repertoire because the first 3 years we didn't see that from him. We seen him take hits, do whatever he want. When he's running to get yards. And lately, that was the one negative I do have on his running game. Is that he's not running to like really damage. It feels like if there's any danger at all, he's trying to slide. And you've seen how that almost backfired on him. You know what I'm saying? Like that almost got him hurt doing that shit. Like just go. If you're gonna run. Be a running back.
If you're gonna slide, just slide.
Yeah, if you're gonna slide. If you're gonna be a run the ball. Because it's starting to even look like he's not even as fast as he used to be. Because usually he gets around corners. I've seen him a couple times. He tries that long step that people like to do. You know what I'm saying? I was a running back, that little long step, try to like fake him out, with the long step.
It's 5 years later too, man.
But,
I mean,
he's
it's
been
5
doing
years
that too long.
So many games, you know what I mean? And then look,
He's still 27 years old, my guy. I'm old enough. I won't just keep throwing it out there, but I'm old enough, and I would still love to be on the football field and go run some plays.
But he still was outrunning a lot of people, though. I mean, look, you know what? He doesn't look as fast, but he's still fast. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing with Jalen Hurts. He never looked fast. Lamar Jackson looked fast, right? Jaden Daniels looked fast. Maybe because the way they built, like they're so skinny that they look like they run clumsy kind of run. Like Jalen Hurts, like he run more of like a professional, like a Russell Wilson type run, right? He just glide with it, and then he run out of bounds or slide. Unlike Lamar Jackson, he like oops, like you know what I mean. So Hurts just run, like he's just a runner.
But we said the first 3 years he had some of the best runs, period, running back or quarterback in the NFL. The Saints game where he like ski skirt, boop, touchdown around the corner. So I just feel like he got to stop that, just for the simple fact that I think it's affecting. That can affect his injuries more than him not running the football. I mean, him running the football. That can affect him being hurt a lot often more by doing stuff like that. You can't play football scared. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't play football scared. When you play football scared, that's when you get hurt. You got to stay confident. If you decide, like you said, if you decide to run the ball. Don't be scared about running it. Just run at full speed. Run at full the go. If it's your time, my guy, to get hurt. But I don't think that's going to happen, if you're running the way you need to be running. Like, that scared me when he kind of, did a little jab step. And he did. Yeah, I'm like, man, think about that. If you don't try to do the bullshit, you just run around, you might not even have this ankle injury that you could possibly be having right now. So
yeah, and remember, like he usually like I don't want to say it, but this late in the season, this is where he kind of like get nicked up.
Yeah,
a little bit. Like last year, the concussion. The year before that was the ankle or the knee in Chicago, wherever we were. So, but that's what I think too. He wants to be available for the team. He wants to play all 17 games, so he's not trying to run and get hurt, right? But if you having that in your mind, then it's going to happen more than not, right? But at the same time, look, this game plan was perfect. I mean, hey, BG, I want you, as loud as you were criticizing Kevin Patullo, I need you to be as loud apologizing to him at least for one game. Go ahead. Put yourself on the big screen. Put yourself on the big screen and apologize to KP.
Dear Kevin Patullo, okay, me and you haven't seen eye to eye all season. But like I did say, when you're trying to implement new things, it takes weeks. This is not something that takes days, a couple of practices. It takes weeks to fully establish. But what I will say is I am sorry because what I've seen is last Sunday. Now, you got to do it more than 1 week for me before I give you too much praise. But what I seen last Sunday was a perfect play calling game. Run the ball more than you pass the ball, establish the clock. They said this was the quickest game in NFL history, or second quickest game in NFL history, quickest game in Eagle history ever. 2 hours and 35 minutes. You ran that rock and controlled the clock. You even heard our boy Saquon say how even when the running wasn't there, he felt good that KP kept it going. The last games we've seen before that we lost, as soon as that run game gets a little backed up, you were willing to drop it. You stuck to your guns this week, and it was awesome, man. I mean, I gotta give credit. KP, it was a masterful game, man. I loved what I seen out there. You finally look like a real NFL team. You finally look like a real NFL coordinator. And we need more of this going into the playoffs. I think the Eagles are peaking at the right time. I'm feeling really good about this situation.
Peaking? You call one game versus the Raiders is peaking? BG.
I told you guys, this is when the peak is going to happen. The end of the season, the last 4 games, because we play scrub teams. And that is the perfect time to peak, my guy.
Like, hey, can we at least peak first before you? Hey, can we? Hey, at least put the PE? Hey, before you put the AK in back of it. Can we play another team? Can we play the Bills first? Can we play 3 games in a row and win 3 in a row, and then we peak? One game versus the Raiders to me is almost like the one versus the Giants. All right, congratulations. We did what we were supposed to do. We're the better team. The play call was great.
Think about it. Last week, even was better.
The defense was better when
the offense. The offense was better last week. That's the only thing we've been worried about. This defense been playing good football all year. I don't care about the 2-3 games that everybody wants to say, oh, the defense got torched. Those are offensive problems. Okay? When the offense ain't moving the ball, when the offense ain't doing nothing, you got the defense out in the field freaking 45 plays. Like more than half the plays. Yeah. Of course, the defense is going to give up something. They're tired. They're on the field too much. When the offense plays good, the defense plays great. And we got a championship defense because defense does win championships. Offense keeps the fans in the stands.
Yeah, we're not blaming the defense at all. I mean, you just say, hey, the past 2 weeks we look good. I'm like, when the 4 interceptions, the 5 turnovers, this was the best week we had since the Giants game. But like I said, it doesn't matter who we play. If the play calling is like this past Sunday, no matter who we play, we're going to win out. If the play calling is like this, you cannot go back to try to pass. Like we need to be balanced. We need to be about 60-40. 60% run, 40% pass. The run will open up the pass. Like, Goddard, thank you for using Goddard. I dropped his ass in fantasy. I ran back and put a waiver claim for him. Hey, I'm in the championship with my work fantasy team. I'm in the fantasy Super Bowl. In my work, I had to go put a waiver claim for him because I dropped his ass. I'm like, man,
I would have never dropped him if I had him. That was dumb did it.
Come on now.
I had 2 games. Goddard is having a career year right now. Goddard is.
You've been MIA for 5 games.
Goddard has 9 touchdowns this year.
He had 5 games ago.
Should have been 10. He should have had 3 touchdowns this game.
Yeah, he should have.
That open ass pass. What the hell wrong with you, Goddard?
Yeah, but
that was trash. But you obviously see that it's like Goddard is. You need to have everybody involved. I will say I'm happy that AJ didn't come out and say nothing stupid because he didn't get that many receptions again.
He was smiling.
He did what he needed to do. That's what makes this offense the most dangerous. That is where you're going to get the best version of Jalen Hurts. Is when he doesn't have to pinpoint one person. He doesn't have to force feed one person. It's when he's out there, giving what the defense gives him. What he had, 15 for 18 or something like that?
Who? Hurts?
Or 12 for 15, 15 for 18, something like that.
Yeah, Hurts was 12 for 15.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me just
79 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, let me just put this up.
Jalen Hurts' story. He's better when he's not throwing the ball that much.
Yeah, so
look, and he's running the ball. He ran the rock really well this last game, man. We got a couple. Let's see. Do I have the Jalen?
Yeah, hold on. So Hurts was 12 for 15 for 175, 3 touchdowns. Just a couple short touchdowns to Goddard. But he took 1 sack. But Barkley ran the ball very well, 3.5 a carry. We ran the ball for almost 200 yards, 183 yards. but not. Hey, that's not the key right here. But down here, look at this. Goddard had 7 targets, right? Devontae Smith had 2 targets, 2 receptions for 50 yards. AJ Brown, 2 targets, 2 receptions for 41 and a touchdown. That's why he was happy, because he got a touchdown. You know what I mean? AJ and Smitty.
But he got touchdowns in the earlier games too. He just didn't get the yards, and he was crying about it. So.
Well, I just think that Smitty was being targeted more. The Vikings game, remember the Vikings game after that? Even though he had 2 touchdowns, but the little crypt text message that Twitter thing, hey, use me, you're not going to use me. That was after the Vikings game. But Smitty had like freaking 10 targets and all that stuff. He only had 4. I don't know if that's what happened, but when this is clicking right here, I mean. Can't nobody beat the Philadelphia Eagles. And the defense itself, man, like this defense had 4 sacks, but Nakobe Dean, man, can we talk about signing Nakobe Dean before the season is over? Because this is like our Zach Bond from last year.
I feel so bad for Campbell.
For who?
Like, I feel bad for Campbell. When you're linebacker do things like this.
Why? Yeah, no, Kobe Dean is a good run stopping, but he wasn't like that his first year. This is Campbell rookie year. He'll be okay.
I feel bad for you this year.
Why?
Because you're not playing no more.
Look, Campbell is not
solidified that spot.
I guarantee that Campbell is not even focused on that right now. Them Alabama boys, nah. Look,
hey, listen. Campbell was on pace for Defensive Rookie of the Year, my guy. And now he's nothing. You were Defensive Rookie of the Year, making every play you need to make. He had a couple bad plays, but for the most part, making more plays than not. And now you can't even see the field.
Look, I'm not worrying about that, okay? Hey, Vic Fangio, hey, don't care how much you make or, at what round you were drafted in, how high your free agency pick was, how we paid for you. Look at Devin White. He couldn't even get on the field. And we pay all that money for him.
Devin White is one of the best players on the Raiders.
He didn't fit the scheme. He did not fit the Vic Fangio scheme. And I'm glad, because right now we get to look, if Devin White was here and let's just say that he did fit the scheme, we would never know what Nakobe Dean could do, right? Because Vic Fangio was like, hey, you know what? I see enough in Nakobe Dean. White, he can't get on the field. And since then, Nakobe Dean, his only issue was injuries, staying healthy. But since he's been back, our run defense been better besides that one game versus the Bears that we got ran through, that everybody was all over the place. But besides that, he's a key piece in stopping the run. He diagnosed the run and he hit it straight on. He don't guess. Even if he hit the hole wrong, that's fine. But the problem is he really hit the wrong hole. You see him going right after the tackler. And he's one of the best blitzing linebackers in the NFL. This dude run over more running backs than I've ever watched in my life. I mean, good luck. He's not even that big though. But he's physical. He's violent. When he runs at you, man, just get out the way, because you're not going to block him as a running back. And you saw that the past 2 games. Like, he'll run right through you like you're not even there.
Let's see what they're saying here. Cowboy Nation, upset alert, Commanders, Bull. Go Niners. I'm live tonight around 8:30 $2 Tuesday is Chiefs, whatever, dude. We need to use, we definitely need to use Campbell more. I believe that. Like,
so how are you going to use Campbell? Are you going to force him at the linebacker, or are you going to use him as an edge rusher, or like Brandon Graham, play him at deep tackle? Like what? I'm not
going with some of these defensive plays. We've seen Nakobe Dean there, but look at this play from Coop. Coop is the best tackler on his team.
Yeah. He's like definitely the best tackler on the team.
I can see why people like Coop over Quinion.
No.
Quinn is a lockdown cornerback, which I gotta love. You know, we love about him, and that was makes him one of the best corners in the league. But he don't have that next thing. Like
What
Coop's
do you
locked down
mean?
and he can tackle. If Quinn had interceptions, maybe we could do that. You know what I'm saying? We like lockdown plus
Rayon
interception.
don't miss tackles. Where do you see him miss tackles at?
But he don't get thrown that way that much
Well,
either. So
well,
it's like, but I'm just saying, like in terms of Coop, like Coop is a dog, dude. Like he
and
goes
Crayon
in.
is a dog, and Q is a dog too. I'm not going to
He's
see.
a dog. I'm not hating on Q.
You always trying to split this team up.
I'm not splitting the team up. I'm just saying I'm giving love to Coop. Like you knew I was more on Quignon's team.
Put Coop on the outside, and I guarantee you, people throw his way more than Q.
He been on the outside this whole year.
And then
And ain't
he has
nobody
not been on the outside the whole year.
If you listen to Vandio,
No, he has not.
And base,
No, he has
base
not.
defense, Coop
Not
is the
the whole-
outside corner.
He
He's
has,
been there all year long.
bro.
Base
We
defense-
barely play it.
Base defense, Cooper
we
has been
barely
there all
play
year
it.
long.
Barely-
My guy,
bullshit.
they
barely
threw
play
at him too. He's just a better. I don't know.
How come I see Rango and Jackson out there 99% of the game?
Because when they see them out there, they're in nickel. That's what Coop's in the slot.
Like,
Whenever
bro,
they're base defense,
how often are we on base defense, BG? How often?
Cooper
Pull the percentage. Pull the
is
percentage up.
I was outside quarterback.
Pull up the percentage. You keep saying all year we've been on base. Go ahead, pull up the percentage. How often are we in base defense, BG?
Enough.
Bullshit. You know, hey, you just be talking, man. And that's why I don't take you seriously.
Enough to say that he's
Because
one
you
of the
are
best quarterbacks
talking
in the
out
league.
your-
Listen,
No.
they just did something. They just pulled up. We have two of the best cornerbacks in the league. We got three of the highest pressure rate defensive ends in the league. We're dominating on that defense side of this is championship defense right now. I'm not hating on it. I'm not dividing nobody. I'm not saying that Quignon sucks. Quignon's a man. If you can lock down, you know, sometimes they say that's what makes it. You know, when you're in school and they're like, if I don't have to talk to you, that means you're doing good. You know what I'm saying? Like people
Yeah,
look at
yeah, absolutely.
and that's what Quignon is. He's like, you ain't got to talk to me. Quignon's good. You know, that's one side of the field you ain't never got to say nothing about because he locks it down.
Yeah,
I'm
fact.
just saying, like DeJean in the slot or outside locks it down too. Plus, you see a lot more from DeJean because he plays that nickel spot and he affects the run game too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, that's what a nickel corner does. And look, a nickel corner
didn't want to move him.
busiest. Well, that's why I told y'all to leave him where he's at. You wanted to move him on the outside. I kept on telling you leave him all season long. Put him at safety. Put him on the outside. I'm like, why? He is a weapon. He could cover tight end. He covered the nickel the slot receiver. Keep him where he's at. Find somebody else to put on the outside. But you, once again, wanted to be smarter than Vic Fangio. Put him at safety. See, this is why
I thought it wouldn't been a bad idea to put him at safety.
it would have been a bad idea. What are you talking about?
Listen. We had picked up all those cornerbacks, so I was thinking, hey, you got all the cornerbacks, they better do good. Why not push him back there? He's played some safety this year too, but he mostly has played outside corner and nickel. And like either way, like the dude's a stud, man. I will say,
Yeah.
like he's a straight up baller.
Yeah, and you know what? You need to again apologize to Adoree Jackson, Mr. 5'5". You need to apologize to him.
What? That's my boy.
No, that's not your boy. And you've been trying to
listen, Adoree Jackson, baby, Mr. USC, because I'm a USC boy. Adoree Jackson, I will give you your flowers today because you have been balling out of control, my guy. Balling out of control. Been doing your damn thing. You had a pick last week. Hey, you locking down receivers now. You are prime Adoree Jackson right now. Keep doing your thing. Flowers given. Flowers given.
Good. That's my boy. No, he's not. I wouldn't have been it.
You hated on
I wouldn't have
been it. See me too.
Yo, I was like, yo, the dude's the same height as me, man. And I don't play in the NFL. Like, yo, I'm 5'9". Yo, he's 5'9". But I'm bigger than him, though. I'm like 195. This dude is like 180 something.
Damn.
Like,
you made me seem fat. I weigh like 205.
Well, you are fat. Wait, you are a little.
I know you're taller than my black ass.
Hey, Pillsbury Doughboy. Pillsbury Doughboy. But anyway, look, hey, you know what? I can tell you one thing. We're hot on the defensive side. That's one
let's
thing.
go over some of these defensive plays I got here. Let's look at this Moro Jomo play.
Woo!
Is Moro Jomo better than Milton Williams?
I think he is. I think he is more violent than Milton Williams. Milton Williams was more like he was relying more on his strength to push you back. But Moro Jomo, my brother from Nigeria, wherever he's from, yo, that's some gorilla strength right there, right? That's some gorilla strength. He's like, yo, he is pushing you out the way. I'm telling you what. Was he playing for Texas, right?
We drafted him.
No, he plays for Texas, right?
Who?
Moro Jomo.
Oh, played for Texas.
Yeah, he played for Texas.
I don't like Texas. I mean, no, we drafted him. He's our
I think he came out of Texas, but no, I mean, yo, he got that natural strength. Hey, he's a black country guy. That country strength. Yo, I'm telling you right now, man. I think he's better than Milton Williams. Milton Williams only benefited when Jalen Carter was next to him. Where's Jalen Carter at? Who? Jalen Carter? Who? Yo, we even forgot that. That Carter.
I told you.
No.
What I tell you?
Before you go there, don't tell me. I would never say that Davis is better than Carter. Don't even start that with me. And once again, you always trying to divide this team. I'm trying to get.
I'm just speaking facts.
No.
What BirdGang told you.
This season,
Jordan Davis will be the best goddamn DT this year.
This season, I'll give you a props because I didn't know that Jalen Carter, before he even came in the season, he was hurt. He was already battling freaking shoulder injuries and knees and all that stuff, just like our offensive line. Freaking Jurgen came in hurt. Dickinson came in hurt. Lane Johnson came in hurt. Everybody came in hurt. So, yes, I'll give it to you. It's a contract year. We all know when contract years happen, man. These guys, yo, for some odd reason, they wait till contract year to show up and show out. But, yes. But Carter, imagine this defense been clicking the past 4 weeks or so. But the past couple, Carter had not been there. These are great play time, great freaking game time for these guys like the Moro Jomo. Yo, I even saw white chocolate out there.
You did?
Yeah. And garbage.
You know who I did see, because I am BG, but he's the original BG. Let's look at both of these sacks, my guy.
Here on 3rd and 8. Pickett in trouble. Pickett sacked by Brandon Graham. His first sack since coming out of retirement earlier this year. Pickett is sacked again. And it's Brandon Graham again.
BG with the 2 sacks, the oldest Eagle player in history to get 2 sacks. The oldest player since 2002 to get 2 sacks in the game at his age, 37 years old. New position. What do you feel is the benefit of BG playing defensive tackle right now?
I just think he's quick. I mean, he's quick, right? Remember, he's an edge rusher. So him as an edge rusher, he's He's very quick, but he's also good with his hands. As a defensive tackle, if you're quick and you're good with your hands, then you have an advantage in just a natural a defensive tackle that you just push the guy backwards, right? BG, you could tell, right? That's how we won the Tom Brady Super Bowl. He was playing what? The NASCAR package. He was the defensive tackle on the inside. And he got, and he pushed the guy towards Tom, and then he knocked his hand down. So he has the advantage because right now, and you know what? This might actually prolong his career a little bit. Because there's no bending around the edge. There's no going against these big old left tackles and right tackles. These are straight up the middle. Hey, let me show you what I got. I mean, and it's easy as a defender to push the guy backwards because as soon as you stand up, you're already going backwards anyway. So with BG's speed and his strength, I think it's a great thing that Vic Fangio got him switched. At least right now, playing the tackle position while Jalen Carter is not even in. And even when Jalen Carter come in, and that look, you can have Davis, taking a little break, Carter, BG. I mean, so many different combinations now. A NASCAR package could also be in effect with Nolan Smith, with BG, with Phillips and Jelix Hunt. Now you got all fast dudes in the NASCAR patches going after the quarterback.
BirdGang had the most sacks and 7 snaps yesterday versus the Raiders. 2. Then Quinn Williams does since he got traded for a first round, second round pick for him. 1.5, 5 full games. Man, BG is that guy. He's that guy. He's showing you that we definitely know what the hell we're doing compared to what other teams are doing now. Let's see here. We got a super chat here from my boy Robert. Robert with the super chat. Let's see. Why is my screen doing it? I cannot see.
Just take it down.
It's up. My screen is messed up right now. Hold on. Read it off for me because
it says a new message from the NFL playoff gods. That's all, folks. That's all, folks. Meaning Dak is done. So
Dak was all, folks.
Look,
man. Hey, shout out to you, Robert, the $5 super chat. He said, "Yeah, new message for the NFL gods. Dak is all, folks. Porky Pig, aka Roger Goodell." Yeah, the Cowboys got 1% chance of making the playoffs right now.
Yeah, I mean, and that's why I
actually
to the Cowboys.
We're gonna get into that Commander talk later, but after we handle business for sure, it's definitely that's all. And it was that's all before, like y'all acting like because like I feel like the win against the Eagles was their Super Bowl to the point where like it even made fans think that they had a chance this year because they beat us. They didn't see the rest of the season how bad they sucked, how bad they were getting their ass kicked. They just said, "Oh, they beat the Eagles, so they must have a chance," and that's just coming to fruition to show that the Eagles always split with the Cowgirls. It's a division game. It's what we do in the division. It's one of the best divisions of football, except for this year, obviously.
Well, I definitely think when the Dallas Cowboys, hey, look, they got some players back healthy. They did the trade for Williams. Yes, they did get better. I mean the stats, the numbers say so. Yes, they beat the Raiders first, then they beat the Eagles, then they beat the Chiefs. 3-game winning streak. That was their only 3-game winning streak the whole season. So yes, they had a chance. And the way the Philadelphia Eagles was playing, to blow a 21-point lead, to get ran through by the Bears, and then to lose to the Chargers, absolutely. They had a chance. The problem is when the expectation is high for Dallas Cowboys, they crumble. I've been watching the Cowboys for a long ass time. When was the last time they had to play win and end scenario? Even when McNabb was there, win and end. Remember that Sunday night in Philly, whoever won that game, go to the playoffs. We put a 40 burger on them. That night was winning in, and they lost. The Dallas Cowboys are not good under pressure. Since I've been watching them, they are not good under pressure. No matter if it's Romo
it's a Tony Romo effect with Dak. Like all Cowboy fans, I know y'all hate hearing me talk about it, but you got Tony Romo 2.0. Great in garbage time, great in the regular season. When it comes down to clutchness, that's why I'm so happy I got Jalen Hurts as my quarterback. Because when it comes down to we need these games to stay in, alive. We need these games to go to the playoffs. We need these games to win playoff games. We need these games to go to the Super Bowl. We need the game to win Super Bowls. We got the quarterback, and y'all don't. He's Tony Romo 2.0. Tony Romo did the exact same thing that Dak's been doing. Won in the regular season, end of the season choke, or a playoff choke. So I feel bad for you guys. Until you guys get rid of Jerry Jones, I don't think y'all ever going to have the team you need.
But it's not Jerry, though. How is it Jerry when you go?
Feudal.
Wait,
Jerry
how
the one that gave Tony Romo.
See,
Jerry the one that made.
No,
Listen. Eagles did it right. Eagles did it right.
I'll let you talk. Let me say something real quick. How is it, Jerry, when you go 12-5, 3 years in a row, regular season, and then all of a sudden it comes to the playoff, it's Jerry's fault? How the hell you win 12-5, 3 straight years, and you blame Jerry when it's the playoffs? How does that make sense? It's the same team, top 10 defense in 22-23, and they choke in the playoffs. How is that Jerry? Tell me.
Jerry, because you pay these players before they produce. Look what Jerry got right now. Dak Prescott wasn't high. If not, I think he is the highest paid quarterback.
But go back to the 12-5, BG.
12-5, yes, but how many playoff
3
wins?
straight years.
How many playoff wins did Dak win?
No, okay, but
wait, let me finish what I'm saying though. Listen,
you're not making no
these
sense.
guys. Stephon Diggs was a healthy scratch your last game. He's the highest paid cornerback in the league. Dak Prescott, one of the highest paid quarterbacks, he chokes in pressure.
We understand that
money
now.
out to the wrong damn people.
Listen, Linda, listen, Linda, you're not listening. Don't stop glazing over the 12-5, 3 seasons in a row. 12-5, 3 seasons in a row. You can't blame Jerry. He built you a 12-5 team, a championship team, by the way.
Gave
12-5. They were top 10 defense twice in the top 10 defense. How is it you blame him in the playoffs?
The highest choking quarterback in the league, the highest paid quarterback.
That's the player's fault. That's not Jerry. That's the player's fault.
It's Jerry's fault. He did it with Dak. He did it with Romo. He keeps paying these guys that suck and choke in big time games. That is Jerry's fault. You gotta get some clutch ass players. Listen,
but would you
after Super Bowl, right? When the Eagles want to win a Super Bowl, what did our GM do? Because Jerry's a GM for the Cowboys.
When? What are you talking about?
What did we do? Then go back to the Devontae Smith trap. We decided that we're going to stop going to analytics. We're going to stop doing what we normally do, and we're going to start drafting some SEC players. That's what we did. We changed, and that was the biggest difference of why the Eagles won the Super Bowl, this time as opposed to before. It's because he made a change in the type of players we get. Dak Prescott's a great quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to hate on him.
He's a good
quarterback, but you put easy pressure on the guy. He's like Carson Wentz. He's gonna fold, and he's folded.
Carson Wentz did not fold. Carson Wentz got injured.
Wentz folded after he got hurt, and we won the Super Bowl.
But the problem is this: Carson Wentz. That's why we always said that Carson Wentz was better than Dak, because we've seen Carson Wentz do less. He drug an Eagles team with no wide receiver over 500 yards. Your leading wide receiver was your tight end. He drug us to win the division while Dak was there, with freaking Cooper there, and I think Lamb was there. Rookie Lamb was there, but he drug. And also, even when they both came in as rookies, you saw the arm talent. You saw Carson Wentz making us win games. That's why we said that Carson Wentz was better than Dak. But because of injuries, that's when, because he didn't fold during the our Super Bowl run. After he got hurt, he tried to hurry up and come back. He wasn't fully healed. And we all see what's going on when people are not fully healed. Cam Jurgen, freaking Dickerson, Lane Johnson, they can't stay on the field. Stuff just start messing up mentally, psychologically, physically. Everything just start going wrong. So yes, he started being weak-minded once they drafted Jalen Hurts. That's when I can say yes, he folded, he caved, and that's the only gripe I have against him was when Jalen Hurts got drafted. He acted like a little bitch and folded. But before that, he did everything he can for the Philadelphia Eagles every time he can when healthy. That was why we drafted a quarterback. He wasn't never healthy, but he took us to the playoffs.
I'm just saying, dude. Everybody knows that Dak is 2.0 Romo.
Oh yeah, facts.
It's
I'm
like,
not scared of Dak. Nobody is scared of Dak.
and it's like the Cowboys. It would suck to be a Cowboys fan because y'all got the quarterback. Like, imagine the Eagles before we won our first Super Bowl. The real problem was the quarterback for a lot of years. Then we got Donovan McNabb, 5 straight NFC championships. Then we realized, okay, it might be the skill position players. You know, we can't just do it off of a quarterback. We need to have a complete team. You know, and then we went out and got a complete team, won that first Super Bowl. And then after that, we realized it's not the complete team consists of spreading your money around to all positions. Now, Jalen Hurts, even when he was paid, he's not the highest paid quarterback in the league right now. That still makes more money than Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but Jalen Hurts didn't get it until after he showed you. He went to a Super Bowl. You know, he outplayed Mahomes. He showed that he can be that quarterback that can rise up when the situation gets toughest. You know, yes, we lost that Super Bowl, but he showed up and showed out. So that's why we paid him. And what did he do after we paid him? He took us to another Super Bowl and won it.
He took us to the playoff, the first round exit.
He's never not been in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Let's get that out of the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something that always will happen as long as Jalen Hurts is your quarterback. You're going to go to the playoffs. Now, he's won one and lost one in search of Super Bowls. Jalen has more Super Bowl wins, more playoff wins than anybody drafted in his era. You know, he got more than Dak has, and Dak makes more money than him. That's why I say it's Jerry Jones' fault for overhyping and overpaying his star players. Like, how do you have the highest paid cornerback and he's a healthy scratch? How's that even possible?
It's bad blood. It's bad blood. I mean, just like Michael Parsons, right? How do you trade your best defender, right? Your best player on defense? It's bad blood. Jerry Jones think that this is, I got the money, I control everything. No, this is my agent control. You know, hey, this is a CBA, my agent. You don't control nothing. If we could negotiate, but at the end of the day, I could walk away. Now, hey, we could play chicken if you want. And that's why Dak be getting him. Dak be like, hey, that's fine. I'll play on a franchise tag. But hey, look, somebody else gonna want me. And he caved at the end. But he still built a good enough team around Dak. You can't trip and fall on 3 12-5 seasons. You can't. It's hard to win 12 games in the NFL. It's hard to win 12 games. But the problem is, when it comes to the playoffs, people are saying, oh, it's Jerry. No, it's Dak's fault. It's Dak's fault. It's the player's fault. But Jerry is not going to get rid of a 3 12-5 team and blow it up. Every time we blow our team up, we don't make the playoffs. Or we get like embarrassed, like really, really bad, or don't make the playoffs at all. That's when we make the changes. But you cannot blow up a team. Now, this offseason is big for the Dallas Cowboys because I think they're going to screw it up. I think Pickens is going to walk.
I think he's gonna wait too.
Yeah.
He might
Yo,
gonna-
his agent is who?
He might gonna feel it. Like I really feel this offseason. I don't like being like part of the rest of the NFC East. You know, because they're in week 16 going into it's 16 and 15. 15.
Well,
going
we
into
16.
16 going into, and they're already talking draft talk. They're already talking offseason talk. We don't have that problem. Okay. But I will say this offseason, that could be a switch that I might see happen. So I really feel like AJ shut up, but are we gonna go through another season with this with AJ? It's the question. I would,
Man.
yes, he's a talented player, but if you can imagine you get rid of AJ for a couple of, or at least a first round pick, and then you end up turning around and signing like a Pickens.
Why? What? To get the same headache? A worse one? Hell no.
How's he a headache in Dallas though?
No. Because he's getting his targets.
No. CD still owns the targets.
No. Pickens got more yards than CD. By like almost 200. Like, what are you talking about? Hold on.
Because Lamb been hurt.
Yo, George Pickens had 1,200 receiving yards. CD got 976. George Pickens got 8 touchdowns. Pickens got 8 touchdowns and Lamb got 3 touchdowns. He is being.
So how many games played? Look at that part.
A games played is like what? 14 for Pickens and 11 for CD.
That's the difference.
But still, even when they were playing at the same time, it was Pickens was eating, man. That dude was eating. 8 touchdowns,
taking coverage.
3 touchdowns, 8 to 3. Like, I don't care. Like, you play 11 games and you only have 3 touchdowns. No, the only reason why Pickens is on his best behavior because he's getting the ball. He's getting the ball. All these receivers, they're all divas besides Devontae Smith. All of them. If they're not getting the ball, you're going to see a different, a Pickens. Even CD is like that. He's like, like he's like that. Jamar Chase is like that. Jefferson is like that. AJ is like that. All the top wide receivers that like the true number ones are like that besides Smitty.
Yeah, look what Smitty do.
Yeah, he's like,
give it to Devontae. He's right there. No one's covering him. Look at all that room they're giving Devontae. Boom. Beautiful. First down.
Smitty be catching them rocks, dude. Like,
man, you saw that, man. All that big old bomb over Baghdad, and you show that one right there.
So this.
Oh, come on now. Man, why y'all doing this? All right, let's just we have all off season.
Yeah, we had a big game. Like his game was he had 2 clutch ass catches, and that was it.
Who?
Smitty.
No, I'm talking about on the comments.
I didn't see the comments. What they saying?
It's up there. AJ is bad for the locker room.
I feel like this, like it's 3 years in a row. And this is what I'm saying. Like, if the Eagles can get rid of him, get something productive from it, but also pick up another at least number 2 receiver, because you let Smitty be number 1, and you pick up another guy that needs to pull coverage. And that's why I said a guy like, Pickens would be nice. If you get another guy like that, I think this offense will be better. Just because AJ's a superstar. It's a different. You just need 2 stars. Smitty's a star. You need 2 stars. AJ's a superstar. You gotta feed a superstar. You know, it's the pressure on the offensive coordinator, the pressure on the quarterback, the pressure on everybody in the organization that feeds your superstar receiver. It's huge when you got a guy like AJ. Smitty, not so much. You don't hear nobody pounding the table talking about Smitty need more catches. You don't hear nobody talking about, oh, Smitty needs this, Smitty needs that.
This is who you want to get rid of. This is who you want to get rid of. Yeah. Look at that. Who y'all want to get rid of?
Come on, don't be trying to butter up.
Hey, this is who y'all want to get rid of.
Every NFL player does that.
Who y'all want to get rid of?
That is not nothing that to be
Our ambassador.
Like,
Our
come on, my guy. Like, you act like AJ's the only one that does out there to the community.
Hey, this is who
does
y'all
that too, my guy. Smitty does that too, my guy.
Man, hey, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Shame on yourself, Eagle fans. Shame on yourselves.
Even the audience know you're capping right there.
What?
Cap right there. Like, come on.
Huh?
And I'm not saying we need to get rid of him. I'm just saying, like, if he, like, we talked about this. It's not hate for AJ. It's not
AJ.
AJ hates us. It's AJ wants to be the greatest. So if you want to do that, it's beneficial for you to go to another team. That's it. If you want to play ball, you don't give a fuck. You're about winning championships that we're about here in Philly, then keep his ass. You know, he's under contract, keep him. Like, I'm not saying trade him if he's down with the cost. I just don't want to hear your mouth in 3 weeks into the season talking about, oh, and be all sad and like, oh, this sucks type attitude. If you down for the cause, you just want to keep winning rings. You understand that your position is key to this offense and stay. I'm not pushing AJ out the door.
Yes, you are.
I'm just saying, if you want to go for your ultimate goal, which you want to be number one, it ain't on this team right now. That's all I'm saying. No. I'm disappointed in you all. I'm disappointed in y'all, but it is what it is. All right. Hey, let's talk about this upcoming matchup, man. I mean, did you want to give out the grades real quick? Or let's give out some grades here.
How much time, man? We were an hour in.
Let's give out some grades here. Okay, so let's go.
Quarterback. Everybody got an A.
Everybody get an A.
Everybody got an A.
Everybody getting an A.
Kevin Patullo, Nick Sirianni, Howie Roseman, everybody got an A. But there's room for improve. That's why I didn't say A plus.
And that's why I love what you say about the next Kevin Patullo, because he finally got his flowers.
The last 2 weeks, we've seen a totally different looking offense. One of them was a bad game,
sure,
but yesterday was tremendous.
Kevin Patullo deserves a ton of credit.
Sure, in the red zone.
His work in the red zone is absolutely exceptional. This is the best, and I say with a capital B, red zone offense that I've ever seen in my entire life as an Eagles fan. So that's saying something right there. That is worthy of credit. Kevin Patullo has taken a ton of verbal bullets from me and from other people.
Sure.
So when he does stuff that's great, it deserves to be acknowledged just as loud.
Yeah, just as loud. So everybody got an A, because when you beat a team like that, not 1 point. The Raiders did beat the Patriots, right? We get it. Week 1. You know what I mean? Yes, they did. You know, they put some points on the Cowboys, but we shut them out. 31-0. But that's not the most impressive part. To hold them to under 100 yards. This is an NFL team. This ain't no high school versus college. This is NFL. You're all-pro Max Crosby, all-pro Devin White, all-pro Brock Bowers, a good running, a good rookie running back. I mean, they got some players, some NFL all-pros on that team. And to hold them to under 100 yards, 75 yards, there's 4 quarters. All you got to do is get 25 yards a quarter and you hit 100. 25 yards a quarter, and you hit 100, and you got 75 yards. That's unheard of. Unheard of. What, since 1940 or something like that? I mean, that's crazy. This was an NFL team, and the Philadelphia Eagles just show when they are locked in on defense. I don't think any quarterback that we played on Sunday could have did better. Well, they might, just throw for, over 100 yards. But that defense was not missing no tackles. I mean, they were hitting the holes. I mean, they was blanket.
So was it dominance or discipline?
It was both. I mean, in order to be dominant, you gotta be disciplined, right? You gotta make the tackles. You can't get the bad penalties, the false starts, the roughing the passer. I mean, the bad penalties that we was getting, right? The taunting penalties. When you're dominant, you are very disciplined. That's why you are able to keep the ball longer. 3 and outs because you're not holding. I mean, all that bad stuff, right? So yes, this team was dominant and disciplined. What, they had like 3 penalties. Like the Eagles are 28th in penalties, by the way. 28th in penalties. There's 32 teams. So, I mean, they average about 7-8 penalties a game. And that caused us to be behind the sticks. As soon as we hike the ball, boom, we're moving backwards. First down, oops, false start. We're moving backwards. So this team was clean on Sunday.
That was the biggest difference people don't realize. No turnovers and clean football. Low on penalties. That's been our Achilles heel the last 3 weeks. It was like turnover to the Lord. Turnover this person turn, that person turn, this person turn, that person turn. Which unit impressed you the most on defense?
Which unit? Man, I would have to say based on this game right here.
Yeah.
I gotta say the defensive line, man. Without Jalen Carter, they were still able to put enough pressure on Gardner Minshew. And that's how that 75 yards, no time to throw. The running back is getting tackled in the backfield, like behind the line of scrimmage. So the defensive line, when you have a dominant defensive line, everybody look good in the back because the quarterback don't have no time to throw. So the defensive line was definitely, they did their thing, 4 sacks, but a tons of pressure on Gardner Minshew. He had no time back there. So that's because we already know that cornerbacks, Q is good. And we all said if Jackson is good when the defensive line is pressuring the quarterback. So now, you know what I mean? Like he ain't got enough time to just get lost in the sauce. But the defensive line was great. The defensive line, for sure.
Can this defense carry us into January?
I mean, they can because we played the Packers, a playoff team. We played the Lions, a playoff team. Matter of fact, the Lions was the last win we got before we lost 3 in a row. But we played those teams. They're both going to be in the playoffs, and we shut them down with our defense. And I think our defense now is better than when it was 4 weeks ago, like the last time we played the Lions and the Packers. I think they hit their footing, especially versus the Chargers game. But they've been, kind of good all season. It's just offense just been so bad, and they put so much pressure on the defense to stay on the field all the time. But they've been pretty solid all season. But the past few weeks, they've really been good. So I definitely think defense wins championships, man. You saw that in the Super Bowl. Defense won us that championship.
What is non-negotiable moving forward with this team?
A non-negotiable? Passing more than we throw. Passing more than we run. It should not be a 60-40 pass run. It should be a 60-40 run throw because the running game open up everything else. It opens up your tight end, your wide receivers, your screens. I mean, even Barkley out, your play action, when Jalen Hurts do play action, he's perfect. Perfect passer rating, touchdowns, but when he does not do play action, he messed up. But the play action, especially when you start running the ball, the play action works perfectly. But you cannot throw more. This team is not built to throw more. Not Jalen Hurts' skill set. His skill set is to be a dual threat, not a Peyton Manning, not a Tom Brady. You need to be a Russell Wilson like type. Control it. Just get your check downs. Throw to AJ when he's open, but we got to run more than we throw for sure.
So
and
if we pass more, you think that we abandoned that game plan and pass more? You think we catch some L's?
I think this ain't. Look, you gotta go with what works though, and it shows. If he throws it more than 25 times, we lose the game 9 times out of 10.
Facts.
So
we said between 15 and 28 throws.
The only time we win is
the ball 43 times. And I was like, that is a loss every single time you ever write it up. Whenever, I don't know what the record is. I don't know if you can look that up or not. But the record when Jalen Hurts throws the ball over 40 times, usually it's probably a loss.
Well, that makes no sense.
What do you say?
Why is he a dual threat if he's not effective passer? He is. We just don't.
He just showed you 12 for 15, 3 touchdowns, my guy. It should have been 4. 3 touchdowns. Very efficient. On dot passes. See, that's what I like about Jalen. He's your quarterback.
You're a hater, Joshua.
I'm not
time for your hating ass.
He might not throw 40 passes, but those 15 passes were all essential. Like all of them are money. All of them are freaking dimes. All of them are freaking explosive plays. All of them are freaking, game-changing plays. Like whenever he's throwing like 15 to 25 times, it's immaculate because he's throwing good balls. It's not like he's just throwing anything. He's throwing good balls, accurate balls, dime balls out there, on these 15 to 25 plays. So that is his sweet spot. You got to keep him.
Not only that, but the 7 runs he had.
Keep him running.
7 run for what, 35 yards? Let me see. Yes, 7 rushes for 39 yards, 5.6 per run. I mean, that is what makes him special because now you have to look out for Barkley, for Hurts, for Goddard that's coming behind when the linebackers just start creeping up. That is what makes the Eagles dangerous is when Jalen Hurts dual threat. That means you could throw, you could run. That's what it means. Oh, my God. Some people.
You got a mad night.
No, I'm good. But let's talk about this Commanders game real quick, man.
Let's do that.
I mean, look, the Commanders are 4-10, but do not look at their record, though.
They did say they're going to bench Jaden Daniels for the rest of the season.
That's good because I think they play better with Mariota.
No, damn.
At least this season. I watched Commanders game. They play better with Mariota. They're 4-10. But Terry's back. Debo is back. They started making Rodriguez run instead of that rookie. I mean, but Mariota is a very effective thrower, and he's dual threat. He could run and he could throw the ball. Don't think that we're going to walk into whatever name their field is and blow them out. This is a divisional game. They know for a fact if we win that game, we are planting the flag. We are T-shirts and hats on their field. So this is the game where they're going to fight the hardest. Now week 18, this is the game. On a Saturday, I'm telling you right now, man, their only mission is, their playoff hopes is done. Their only mission now is not to let the Eagles celebrate on their field.
Shout out to the NFL for
NFC
Eagles over all year long. No back-to-back home games. All these short weeks. Shout out to you guys for making it tough on the champs. Y'all know what time it is with us. But back to this game. Listen, This is a Raiders game all over again. An old Eagles quarterback, Mariota. Shitty team. We need to go in there and handle business. This should be another get right game. Like I said, this last four stretch, listen, Raiders, Commanders twice, and Bills, because we always beat the Bills. Whenever Jalen goes against elite quarterbacks, he always wins. Are the four get right games for the playoffs to go back to back? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm looking at. This is the first of the second of the four get right games. You gotta go in there and handle business. You gotta go to destroy these Commanders. Why they don't have JD5 on the field? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason Mariota should beat you any day, any week. If you're the, Super Bowl championship type caliber team, you should take that very personal. If you even hear Commander fans say we got a chance to split with you guys, we got a chance to, be with you guys. They don't have their starting quarterback. So I don't see a split this year. It better be a sweep this year. You know what I'm saying? Just like last year with Dallas, when they didn't have Dak, we swept their ass. With Dak this year, they split us. This should be the same situation with the Commanders. There should be no win this year against the Eagles. No win. So I expect a blowout scenario, kind of like what we just see with the Raiders. I'll give my score position later, but it should not be fuck that division shit. New York had their chance, and they did it. Dallas had their chance, and they did it. But Commanders, you guys don't have a quarterback, my guy. If we can't beat you without a quarterback, we don't need to be talking about no championships and whatnot like that. Because we are the best team in the league, and we definitely need to handle business this weekend.
All right. Man, like I'm starting to question some of these people that's listening, because so Jalen Hurts, he played 2 Super Bowls. The run got shut down twice. He barely lost the first Super Bowl with no running game, and he threw for almost 300 yards. The second Super Bowl, same thing, right? The running game got shut down. Both Super Bowls, the running game did not go nowhere. Jalen Hurts versus the Rams this year. Barkley, our running game, nowhere to be found. Barkley had 45 yards. Jalen Hurts threw us the victory. I could go on and on and on this year. I'm saying when you abandon what you're good at completely, you throw the ball 30, 40, 50 times. I'm not saying that the run game is not working. I'm saying that we're not using the run game. We're just throwing the ball instead of playing through our strength. If they're shutting down the run game, it's fine. He will find a way to throw us to victory. But if you abandon the run game and having them throw 30, 40, 50 times and not even running, that's when we're in trouble. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that he cannot throw us a victory. I did not say that. We are good when he is throwing less, we're running more. One, it keeps their defense on the field. Our offense is on the field, controlling the field. And that's how we were dominant last year. There's some games that Barkley got shut down last year, and we still won because we kept on grinding the clock out. We kept on running. Hurts was running also. So he was finding ways to run, using his legs, mobile, dual threat, running and throwing. That's what I mean. But yeah, man. So look, week 18, look, if we have no shot at the number 1 seed week 18 and we're locked in the number 2
bye.
Yeah, I mean, just use week 18 as the bye, right? These guys are injured, whatever, and you play your backups like the 3rd preseason game, whatever. But if we need it week 18 for the number 1 seed, you play those guys, because if we're tied with the Packers, the Rams, those are the only 2 teams that I believe right now could get the number 1. The Lions already lost 6 games, I believe.
6?
Yeah, I think the Lions already lost 6 games. The Lions are.
We didn't play the Seahawks.
Yeah, they're 8-6, man. The Lions are 8-6.
Okay.
So if we're tied with the Rams or the Packers, but the Packers got a tie, so it's mainly the Rams. If we're tied with the Rams, we get the number 1 seed because we already won the head-to-head matchup. But right now, the Rams are the number 1 seed right now in the NFC. But this Thursday, they play Seattle. But Seattle could run away with the number 1 seed, and like can nobody catch them? You know what I mean? So because we haven't played Seattle, so Seattle is probably the only one that could outright win the number 1 seed. But regardless, but yeah, it's the Seahawks. Well, right now the Rams is the number 1 seed right now. But this Thursday will definitely be Seahawks versus Rams. It's going to be a good game. Can't wait.
You want the Seahawks to win?
See, I kind of no. I want the Seahawks to lose because they can't get too far ahead.
Yeah.
Right? Like we want the Rams because if the Rams, it's tied.
We win.
Yeah. So right now they got 3 losses. We got 5 losses. Wait, let me see.
Yeah.
I think so.
It's so bad to say 5 losses. Like we said it was going to be that way. 13-5.
12-5, you mean?
12-5.
So yeah. So now the Rams are 11-3. So let's just say that they win on Thursday. They're 12-3, and then drop 2. They're 12-5. But the Seahawks, they still got a tough schedule themselves. So it's almost like I don't know, man. We're just going. Hey, look. I think we're going to be the number 2 seed. We're going to play 2 games at home. And then we just got to hope the same thing happened last year, that somebody beat the number 1 seed, and then we get all 3 games at home. I think we're the number 2 seed. I think we're going to get the number 2 seed.
Even if we get the number 3 seed, it doesn't matter. Because after we win this week against the Commanders, we're going to be locked into number 3. That's a lock. Game over. Division champion, locked. Number 3 seed. You know what I'm saying? So unless we're getting number 1 seed, I don't really care. Because the number 1 seed's the only one that gets to buy. 2 and 3 gonna get a home game. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but 2 get 2 home games. 3 only get 1 home game. Depends on this, like who wins or loses.
Yeah, that's true too. But
so
we need to just wrap this thing up, man. All get right games. Buffalo Bills are even a get right game right now. They're good, but they're not like as dominant as they were years before. These are all get right games for the Eagles. Get right now. So
who's this? A Cowboy fan? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can get right in the playoffs.
This Cowboy fan is
like
pathetic.
Once we win this week, we win the Bills, we win the next week. We're gonna be what? We're 9, so 3 more wins.
Yeah, 3 more wins, man. 12-5. 12-5.
12-5. Okay, that's a good record going into the playoffs. You don't get the first round bye. You probably won't, because the Bears are still in there, the Rams and Seahawks. So you're looking at a home game for sure against a good team. It's still sky's the limit, my guy. I feel like the Eagles is right where they need to be.
Yeah, but the Bears are 10-4, and this has got the hardest schedule remaining. The Bears are 10-4, and they have the Packers, the 49ers, the Lions. I could easily see 2 losses there.
3. I can see 3 losses there too.
So they could go from 10-4 to 10-7 like that. But I'm gonna give them 11-6.
Yeah,
we're gonna be the number 2 seed. I think that we're gonna be the number 2 seed because the Packers got to lose. Wait, the Rams with the Packers, the Packers, the 49ers, and the Lions, and all 3 is fighting. Yeah. Oh man, we got the easiest schedule remaining. Let's just win, and we'll be the number 2 seed. We get 2 playoff game at home, and then from there we go to LA, baby. A nice warm dome. Hey, who knows? Hey, they might get knocked out. And then guess what? The road come back to Philly again for game number 3.
And the Rams don't want no smoke. Come on now. They know they don't want no smoke. They ain't wanting smoke in 2 years now. So hopefully they can't play good. Because I think the Seahawks got another.
What team are you, Joshua? Because I'm tired of, just never reading your comments. Hey, who's your team? If you say Cowboys, I don't want to hear shit from you. I don't want to hear shit from the Cowboy fan because every year y'all looking to the Super Bowl. So who's your team? But anyway, man. All right. Hey, 3 hot takes, man, and your prediction. You go first.
All right, here we go. 3 hot takes. Number 1 hot take is the Philadelphia Eagles will continue this game plan we have on offense and dominate. Saquon Barkley will rush for over 150 yards and 2 touchdowns this game because I feel like it's December weather. It's running back weather. It's time for the running back to evolve. He might not have had a great year, but the last couple games you started to see him warm up. I feel like these last couple of games you will see the old Saquon come back to full form. 150 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's my first hot take. Second hot take is this defensive line can keep playing good. Jalen Carter or not, we got BG up in there. 2 sacks. We have 4 sacks, 7 sacks, 7 sacks. We're on the sack rack machine. Mariota's going to be running for his life. We will get 7 sacks this game against Mariota. That's my number 2 hot take. My number 3 hot take is Jalen Hurts, another game where he runs and passes the ball, 300 all-purpose yards, 3 touchdowns, no turnovers. We're going to continue this stride of no turnovers and show that we are the most because we are the number 1 red zone offense in the league. We're going to show that we are the most dynamic offense in the football league. And the Birds win 31-7.
Okay. 31-7. All right. Those wasn't no hot take. Those like, those were sick hot takes. I could tell you're not feeling well because you usually be like 1,000 yards for Jalen Hurts, 500 yards for Barkley. Eagles win by 100. Those are your hot takes. But you know what? Look, hot take. Hey, I'm going to go with it again. I'm going to call it again. Shutout. We about to go. Hey, we about to go to whatever that field name is. What's that field name? What's their name? Whatever that doodoo stadium is, and we're gonna shut them out. 31-0. I'm gonna go with this past last score. Why not? If the defense see another shutout coming, they're gonna keep it going. 31-0. Eagles, a second shutout. Barkley, he goes for his first 200-yard rushing game. He's rushing for 200 yards. A couple 60-yard bombs, and he's rushing for 200 yards. Jalen Hurts, perfect game. He's going for 3 touchdowns through the air. 3 touchdowns through the air. Devontae Smith, AJ Brown, Goddard, all scoring a touchdown, and the Eagles win 31-0.
31-0. I like the back-to-back. Oh my God. Let's do it. If we did that, though, for real, I swear to God.
Who's your team? Name your team. And don't say the Patriots. Do not say the Patriots because them Patriots cheating motherfuckers. They got caught and they got fined, strip of freaking draft picks. So don't even say the Patriots. So who's your team? I want to know his team so bad because he over here, he's scared to put up his team because he know his team probably trash and probably ain't win shit in probably 20 years. He gonna say what, the Steelers? Who's your team? But anyway,
it doesn't matter who his team is.
Yeah, it don't matter whose team.
Shout out to all you guys still in here, man. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share. Hit that follow button because we are live.
Yeah, Patriot fan. Yeah. Cheating scandal. The Flakegate.
Hey,
the Flakegate.
I can see another Eagles
videotaping of people practices, and y'all got caught already. Even Tom Brady was. Hey, look, man, y'all some cheaters, man. Get out of here, man. I don't want to hear shit from you, man. Hey, you lost all credibility. You lost all credibility, my guy. I don't want to hear shit from you.
I can see Eagle Patriots Super Bowl rematch now that the Kansas City Chiefs are out.
Yo, check this out. Your Patriots is not going to make it past the first round.
Damn.
They're not. Broncos going to get a bye, and Patriots is going to get a rude awakening. They're not that good. They're not.
They're not.
They played a whole bunch of bad teams.
Two losses.
They played a whole bunch of bad teams. Who they beat? That was good. The Bills in the beginning, and the Bills just walked them down at home. Like
they won. Didn't they just won that last game?
The Bills did after the Patriots was up by 21.
The Bills won last game?
Yes. This past Sunday. Walked them boys down.
I was watching that game.
They're not that good, man. The Patriots not that good. Remember it.
What do you think coming out of the AFC?
I think it's going to be either Denver or the Bills.
Denver or the Bills?
Mm-hmm.
How you feel about the Bills 11-2?
I mean, the Denver Broncos. I don't trust Bo Nix. I don't trust them. But that defense, though, I mean, their defense is legit. I mean, they lead the league in sacks. I mean, they got shut down corner and, Pat Surtain. Their linebackers are flying all over the field. The defensive line is freaking scary. I mean, a good rotation. They got the best defense in the league, the Broncos. Besides, you know what? My bad. Hold on. The Texans and the Broncos got the two best defenses.
Yeah.
Right? But home field advantage. If it got to go through Denver, that altitude, that weather, dome. Yeah, that home field, man. I think that Denver is going to be Denver in the Bills AFC a championship game.
I can see that too. Denver or the Bills or the Patriots.
I think the Patriots are like 1 year too soon. I really think so. I mean, Drake May. I like Drake May. I like Drake May, but the problem is that they can't stop the run. They bad in stopping the run. If you can't stop the run, in the playoffs, man, people just want to get to the Super Bowl.
December and January, if you can't stop the run, you're not going to make it to.
No, I mean you can't stop the run, and that's what got them this past Sunday. They could not stop the run. So, but I could say
they're doing a lot better than the AFC teams.
Oh, absolutely.
The NFC teams are like, you don't know who's going to come out. The Niners play good ball, then they suck. And they play good ball.
But the Rams, it's going to be Rams, Eagles, man, NFC championship.
I do see that again. Another
really do.
Game. The Eagles win and go to Super Bowl. But hey, we're going to see, guys. We're going to see. The season's still looking good for us. Let's go in and go handle our business and get this win and lock up the division. Be the back-to-back division champs. First time since what? 04?
Yeah, man. Over 2 decades.
Yeah, first, like I said, it's one step at a time. One step at a time.
And this is the game right here. One game, division is ours. So this is the game we focus on.
And then after that, we worry about first, being first division and all that stuff. But a skill will lock this game down. This is a game we should win. The Commanders should not have no right to beat us this year. Like, I'm sorry you play us twice at the end of the season, but now that we warmed up, it's like you should not beat us not one time. This should be the sweep of the year. We got to sweep one team. I think it's going to be.
Patriots are cheaters. Go Google it. All right, y'all got 5
cheaters. Patriots are definitely cheaters.
Cheaters, man. Everybody know y'all cheaters, man. Your first 3 Super Bowl rings, y'all always was videotaping people practices. Even the freaking your own video guys. Man, Genie said it.
They all got engaged.
Come on, man. Shut the hell up, Joshua. Hey, look them out, man. Y'all cheaters.
Cheaters.
Even Man Genie said it. Man Genie called y'all cheaters. He worked for the Patriots that time. Mangini even said y'all cheated. Shut up. Y'all cheaters. All right, go Birds.
Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Let's leave y'all with Steph Joyner on the way.
Cheaters.
As crazy as it seems, Saquon Barkley is that close to another 1,000-yard season. A.J. Brown is that close to another 1,000-yard season. Devontae Smith is that close to a 1,000-yard season. So why in the heck would you box yourself in by calling your offense in a way where it limits what all of these other players can give you and what they can bring you? I like what they did today. Dallas got it. 6 catches on 7 targets. Devontae Smith, 2 targets, 2 catches. And A.J. Brown, 2 targets, 2 catches. Darius Cooper, 2 targets, 2 catches. Saquon Barkley, 3 targets, 1 catch. And Grant Calcaterra, 1 target, 1 catch. Okay? That's just good balance, in my opinion, D-Gun.